So we got a nice video for y'all today. We actually got the badge requirements for NBA 2K25, the entire list. We got to talk about that. And I saw Zach Timmerman actually cleared up a few things. So we got to discuss that when it comes to cap breakers. And last but not least, I seen 2K pull off one of the biggest chess moves I've seen in a good minute, man. So y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the info.
You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
So you done know. Your boy Brutal, sim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is by now. We're gonna get straight to the news. So we'll get to like, share, and subscribe, making a push to that 300K. It's on the way. Y'all know how it is. The grind don't stop. Shout out to the Bruce Squad in the comments. So anyways, we're gonna start right here with the badge requirements for NBA 2K25. I ain't gonna lie, it's a really hefty list, of course, but it's not as long as last year. Now, one of the badges that really stood out to me, and this is the most important badge, this badge will determine how I create all of my builds, because I do fear those lockdowns out there with that legendary glove badge, right? So the only counter to that, from my perspective, might be if I get Hall of Fame, or could possibly get Hall of Fame unpluckable. Now, I know the bump steals are ridiculous this year, but trust me, those animations, what determines those animations is how effective unpluckable is versus that glove. So I am trying with my builds, and when you go on the list right here, for bigger builds, this year, you would need a 96 post control versus the 92 that we needed last year. So they made it way more difficult for taller builds. Because outside that, if you're using ball handling, a lot of these taller builds still won't be able to reach the ball handling requirement for gold, because you need at least a 92 on the ball handling to get unpluckable on gold, which means anything above 6'6", it's going to be pressure. It's going to be pressure to get gold unpluckable. And you know that +1 badge, that badge +1 that you get from seasons, you could only take one step up to Hall of Fame. So that's the catch this year. If you're making something too tall, you're gonna have to go with at least a 96 post control to get gold, because that's the only way if you could get gold unpluckable to combat these locks. At the beginning of the year, I gotta give you all a warning. At the beginning of the year, these locks go crazy. You know they coming out with that Hall of Fame glove, with that 99 steel. They're not playing with none of y'all. So that's something I gotta, figure out. As time go along, we're gonna figure out what works and what doesn't. But my first build definitely have to have at least gold, so I could get that +1, so I could at least get it up to Hall of Fame to combat against the legendary unpluckable. Now, that's not saying you're still not gonna be at a slight disadvantage, but it's actually gonna help a little bit more than having a silver. Trust your boy in that. So that's the thing that jumped out at me at this list. Now, again, all the badges are here. The defensive badges in the scepter is an important one as well. In the scepter, you don't have to have much. So you get a 60 on your steel, you could get in the scepter on bronze. 73, you get in the silver. 85, you get in gold, and Hall of Fame 90 something. But that legend is a 98. Now with the next one, I'm talking about glove. You need a 99 for gloves. So you know these lockdowns gonna be out there with a 99. There's no question about it. Or some of them might just go with a 96 and use that +1 badge and then bump it up a next level. That +1 badge, if I didn't explain, it's something you unlock, a perk that you unlock during seasons, 2 of them that will actually allow you to bump one of your badges up. At the end of every season, they're going. So every season, every new season, you got to go back and earn them again. So that's what the badge +1 or max +1 or whatever they call it is, right? So it's a perk that we all gonna have available to us. So you could create your build with that in mind technically, but it's going to take a while. I think the first one you unlock is at level 17 onward. But those are the most important badges I'm studying. Everything else I could work around. But that unpluckable glove combination or battle is very important to somebody like me because I am a playmaker, I'm a point guard, so that's something I have to consider. The next badge that jump out at me, of course, a bailout, a very important badge for me personally. As a rim runner, you need something. If somebody is there that's taller than you and bigger than you and you see you getting the wrong animation, you might want to pass out of it. I need at least bronze as well. That's a very important badge for your boy personally. To get that, you need at least an 85 on your passing. To get bronze. Silver, you need a 91, but usually I rock with bronze because that's all I really need. We're gonna see how effective it is. If it's not effective enough, of course, use the +1 badge and bump it up. So those are the most important badges for me as a point guard. Everything else I'll figure out along the way. Of course, I will put the list in my Discord. Y'all could check it out. If y'all want to pause the screen, y'all could do that as well. It's up to y'all what strategy y'all want to use this list, but I do have it on my Discord. Let's go and check out the 2K news part of the Discord. The link is in the description to get this information, man. But they did a good job of really breaking it down. What's the requirement? Now, Zach Timmerman cleared up a few things yesterday. A lot of people start telling me, yo, I told you. Calm down, yo, calm down. I know what y'all know. Trust your boy on that. The wording in the Corsair report is misleading. That's why I did that video. And guess why Zach Timmerman responded? Because I reached out. Then guess what? He responded. So calm down now, okay? It's very important that they know what they're saying and they're clear, okay? So calm down. Oh, I told you, Brute. No, calm down. You're a little bit too excited. You ain't know nothing that Brute don't know. All right? But I need clarity. It's very important, right? Read the Corsair report. It said verbatim, you could go beyond, but that's not what they've been telling us. So it's very important that they clear everything up. Now, of course, he said cap breakers don't allow you to surpass the max cap. So basically, he's saying that you can't go past the max cap, and that's all we gotta say about that. We're not gonna dive that deep into it because he's pretty much repeating what he said earlier. The biggest problem was with the latest Corsair report. So people who was tagging me in the previous Corsair reports that they dropped earlier the month, I don't care about the previous one. I care about the latest one, what it's saying. Because 2K patch and changes game along the way. It's a progression thing they're trying to fix. And patch is loose. They're still developing the game along the way. I'll still use patches are loose. Nah, they're still working on the game. So if I see with the latest Corsair report, it says something, I'm like, oh, wait, okay. That's not what you told us, so of course we have to look into it. Now calm down, okay? Brute reached out. They post on Twitter the response. In fact, I already got word because I did a video before Zach Timmerman posted this up because somebody reached out and told me what was behind it and why it's still called cap breakers, although it don't break the cap. Now, if y'all want to see why, check out the video I did yesterday on that. So anyways, I saw Batchplug ask a question, and this might be something that people like, or maybe something that people don't like. Because he asked Zach Timmerman and said, do arm sleeves or any accessories that add attribute give badge animation or takeover? Accessory attribute boosts have been removed. So no more sleeves with +1s. It's out the game. Let me know what y'all think about that. I think that's big. Those would actually help you go over a certain threshold. So they replaced that clearly with cap breakers. And we're going to see how they work out. Now, this is the big chess move that I see 2K pull out. Now, I saw this yesterday and the community started going crazy with tons of creators posting, like tons of creators. So tune in to the first live gameplay of NBA 2K25 tomorrow, which is today, by the way, a day early, during a closed creator tip-off, where your favorite creators and streamers will be playing a day early. Plus, get a locker code when watching Twitch drops enable streams starting tomorrow and throughout the week. So of course, they're talking about today, September 3rd, starts at 8 a.m. Pacific time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I see a bunch of creators. Now, Stacks here posted this tweet because a few people responded. He said, where does 2K launch? I've ever seen these N-words who don't even post the game getting early access. Now that's the thing with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know how 2K plays the game, right? I know what they're doing and why they're doing it. Understand that. But that's the thing. I'm looking at a lot of these like, bro, okay. Okay, all right, wow. Damn, damn, you ain't never post nothing about 2K in months. But it is what it is. That's neither here nor there. The company gonna do what's the best for the company, right? So I ain't shun 2K for doing what they do. Anyways, let's continue on. Now I saw somebody post this tweet saying 2K messed up the community by only showing love to the people who get on their knees for them. That's not true necessarily in most cases. Right? I'm not saying that's not true, but that's not true necessarily in most cases. I saw Quavo made this post. He said, "Oh, so the people at Community Day will be live playing NBA 2K25 early in the morning. Well, damn, slap me in the mouth then," and put a bunch of angry emojis. Now, so Luck made this post right here. He said, "As a NBA 2K creator, not being invited to Community Day is a huge disadvantage, but not being able to play the game a whole day early and stack up on content is much bigger and messed with your mind as a creator. It's a slap in the face. I appreciate all my supporters more than you know, regardless with my back against the wall and people against me. I'll forever be thankful for you. I love you." I mean, that's a little dramatic, but I understand what he's saying at the end of the day. Now, he followed up with saying, "It's deeper than a game. This is money that we use to provide for our bills, families, career." But 2K can't care about none of that. I ain't gonna lie to you, my G. I ain't gonna care. I ain't gonna lie to you, and much more. The thing about it isn't nothing about just to have fun. Yeah, having fun is fun, but it holds us back content-wise and streams and even rep or stress. It has nothing to do with playing a game early to play and grind rep. It's a big blow to any creator who didn't get invited to play early." Now again, 2K gonna do what 2K gotta do. And what I see in the chess move is this. I see a lot of creators looking at what 2K is doing this year. And 2K is planting that seed. They are planting that seed for the next year and the year after that. I see Ronnie 2K. I see a lot of them were saying when people went to Community Day and come back, it was like, yeah, if you speak a type of way about us, y'all not gonna get invited. And they're standing on business. So when I see people out there, when Brute is critiquing the company, right? Critique the company videos, and then when I say, "Yo, I like the game," and people are like, "Oh, you a sellout," I look at them like, bro, sell out, bro? Me? Who never get invited to nothing? I'm offended when people say, "Oh, your content creators be selling," I'm like, "Your content creators?" Like, I'm taken aback. I'm like, bro, Brute been operating from a disadvantage from way back. That's what I'm used to. So when I see people say, "Y'all creators," I'm like, "Y'all creators?" Start looking around. Nah, you're the outsider, my G. That's why the grind don't stop. So you want to see a lot of creators. Shout out to those creators. I can't even hate those creators. It's an opportunity given to them by 2K, but it's 2K playing the long chess game. Guess what? I'll keep an eye out. We're going to see how creators talk this year or next year. But this might be one of the biggest chess moves I've seen by 2K in a minute, man. It is what it is. Today, I'm going to chill out after this video, spend some time with my family. The thing is, I already promised my wife today, because I already tell them, yo, tomorrow, yo, bum of the year. All right, today I'm father of the year. Today I'm husband of the year, okay? I got to do that. I got to keep that love within there, man. Trust me, tomorrow, bum of the year. We out here. We outside. We gonna get in the building. We gonna grind. The race is not for the fastest. This is a long distance race. And you know who always here for the distance? Your boy Brute, alright? Guess what? Who jobless, no man cursed. Help me out for say. Anyways, man, let me know what y'all think about the video. Let me know what y'all think about the info. What y'all think about this big chess move by 2K. Would y'all bow to your knees and not critique 2K about anything about the game? Because clearly they're offended when you critique the game. But of course, I'll bless one till next time. Be safe out there, y'all. Peace.